to all of the student. Today we will learn about the horticultural plants. This is our second chapter, and in this chapter we will learn about the nutritive value of fruits. Only one part is there, nutritive value of the fruit, which are discussed in this part. Let us see one by one what is nutritive value of fruits. Here in this topic we are discuss about the different points, and that different points are nothing but the introduction. In introduction, what is meant by horticulture, what is meant by nutrition, what is meant by nutritional value, and lastly our topic point, that is nothing but the nutritive value of fruit. These 4 points are discussed in this presentation. In last chapter we learn about the horticulture, we learn about the definition of horticulture. Then what is horticulture? Horticulture, it is the branch of agriculture that deals with the art, science, technology and business of the different plant they are cultivated. It includes the cultivation of different horticultural plant, and that horticultural plant are nothing but the fruit plant, vegetable plant, nut plant, seeds, herbs, sprouts, mushroom are also there, algae, flowers, seaweed, and beside that the non-food crops are also there. That non-food crops such as the grasses, different type of grasses, ornamental trees and plants, they are also included in the horticulture. It also includes the plant, not only the cultivation plant but also conservation of the plant, landscape restoration, landscape and garden design, construction and maintenance, and also the arboriculture are included in the horticulture. Horticultural knowledge which is gained by the horticulturist, that horticulturist apply their knowledge, their skill, their technologies used to grow the intensively produced plant for human food, non-food uses and for personal or social need also. Their work involves plant propagation and cultivation with the aim of improving plant growth. Not only plant growth, not improving plant growth, but also their yield also, their quality, nutrition value and resistance to insect diseases and environmental stresses. That is a main aim of horticulturist, to enhance the plant in this different aspect. This is about horticulture. Let us see our next point, and that next point is nothing but the nutrition. What is meant by nutrition? Here nutrition is the process of providing or obtaining the food necessary for health and growth. It is about the human being, but also in case of plant. Here plant provide or plant obtain the necessary food, necessary nutrient, and that nutrient are absorbed by the plant. For what purpose? A guide to good nutrition. A good nutrition is for a good health of plant. So nutrition is helpful to enhance the quality of the plant. So nutrition is required. Nutrition is nothing but the food or nourishment. That nourishment enhance the quality of the plant, yield of the plant. That means the quality, quantity of the plant can be enhances with the nourishment which is given to the plant, as well as the human also. We also require the various type of vitamins, nutrition, and with the help of that nutrition we enhance our physical values, physical forces. So human being get their nutrition from various horticultural plant, and that horticultural plant are nothing but the vegetables and fruits. From that vegetable and fruit, maximum amount of nutrition are taken from the man. In this way, the food or nourishment can be taken by the human being. Next one is a feeding tube gives the nutrition and water. Nutrition and water, these are the important factor due to which the nourishment can be taken by the human as well as by the plant also. Next point is the nourishment. What is meant by nourishment? Nourishment is nothing but the food necessary for growth, health and good condition. Any food that gives us energy. Due to that energy, we grow. We enhance our health and our physics, that is known as the nourishment. Here, tubers from which the plant obtain nourishment. Mostly, plant can be absorb nourishment from the tubers, and this is the only for the growth of the plant. Nourishment gives more and more better growth of the plant. This is about the nourishment. Let us see about the nutritive value. Here, what is meant by nutritive value? Let us see nutritive value or a nutritional value as a part of food quality is the measure of a well-balanced ratio of the essential nutrient of carbohydrate, fat, protein, minerals and vitamins in the items of food or our diet. Our diet include all these nutritious point, that is nothing but the carbohydrate, fats, proteins, minerals and vitamins in relation to the nutrient requirement of their consumers. Our body need various type of nutrition and we are fit due to that of nutrition only, and that nutrients we get from different type of vegetable or different type of fruit only. Here the several nutrition rating system are there and nutritional fact label have been invented to be able to the rank of food in the atom of its nutrition value. But absolute scale are open for debate and tend to ignore the particular consumer need that is important here. So this is nothing but the nutritional value. Nutrition value we get only from the vegetable and food. On a biological scale, the nutritive value of food may vary from different health condition, leading to the dietary recommendations and particular diet of food. Seasonal differences, we need the seasonal fruit, seasonal vegetable are there, they gives or they fulfill our nutritional value. Also sexual difference, male require different type of nutritional and female require the different type of nutrition there, because their nutritional requirement amount that is different in male as they are different in the female also. And interspecies or greater taxonomic differences are also important point in the nutritional value. And absolute scale with fixed rating even for humans only in questionable because of the complexity of the ingredient, that is nothing but the nutritional ingredient interplays involved and will lead to unintended consequences in our body when applied generally. So this point it is tell that the various nutrient which gives the specific nutrient to our body, they are of specific property, and due to that property they enhance the specific part or specific function of the our body. In this point, the nutrition value is often taken to mean the caloric value. When we take the nutrition, we get the calories. That calories gives us energy, and that energy is useful for doing various work for the human being. So nutrition value plays an important role in our diet. So this is about the nutrition value, and from which part we get nutrition value. The main point is the fruit and vegetable. In this point we are discuss only about the nutritive value of the fruit. Here the fruit and vegetable, it is the important energy giving material to the human body. The importance of fruit and vegetable in the human diet is universally recognized. As we know, we get various type of nutrient only from the vegetables and the fruit, and universally it is recognized. They are the major sources of vitamins, without which the human body cannot maintain proper health and resistant to the different type of diseases. Besides, they also contain the different minerals, different salts, different proteins, cellulose, after that the which protect our human body against the various type of disorder or diseases. Extent of these vitamins in the various fruit, vegetables, and how they are important can be judged by the following information we are seeing in the next slide. But before that, let us see fruits are the excellent source of essential vitamins and the mineral. There are the different type of vitamins are there. There are the different type of minerals are there, and they are important for our body, and they are high fiber are also present in them. Different fibrous fruits are there, and they give fiber to us. Fruit also provide a wide range of health boosting antioxidants, including flavonoids. Not only antioxidant but also flavonoids, they are given to our body, and they are only given by the fruits only. Doctors say that early in the morning, 1 glass of warm water with lemon. When we take that lemon water, the antioxidant activity can be there. So they gives or they boosting our antioxidant, boosting the antioxidant which is present into our body, and that is helpful to our body for our growth. Next is the eating a diet high in the fruit and vegetable can reduce a person's risk of development of various heart diseases. The rate of various heart diseases are reduced by maintaining a diet, and in that diet fruit and vegetables are essential. Not only the heart diseases but also cancer, inflammation, and diabetes also. These different diseases are overcome by the nutrition value of fruits. Not only fruits but also fruit and vegetable. Let us learn about the nutrition value of the fruit. Here, first in the moisture. Moisture is nothing but the how much amount of water which is present into specific fruit. Here fresh fruit contain the 80 to 90% of moisture. Next one is the carbohydrate. Carbohydrate percent, it is more. Most of the fruit contain the carbohydrate, and mostly fruit contain 3 to 27% of the carbohydrate. Then how much amount of the fiber? Mostly fruit contain the 0.2 to 3.1% of the fiber is present into the different type of the fruit. As we see in oranges, different fibers are there. In orange juice, fiber are there, and that fibers are responsible for good health of our body. Next one, fruits, especially yellow and orange color fruits, they are rich in the beta carotene also. What is it? Is also another important nutrient for our body, that is nothing but the beta carotene, and they are mostly present in the yellow and orange color fruit. That means the oranges, lemon, then banana, they are having the high amount of the beta carotene. And the percentage of beta carotene, it is ranges from 5 to 500 mg microgram per 100 grams. After that, vitamin C. As we know that the vitamin C content of fruit is high, the amount is about, it is in each and every fruit there are present the vitamin C, and it ranges from 135 to 600 milligram per 100 gram. So we must know the vitamin C which is present into the different fruit of lemon family, that are nothing but the lemon, oranges. Okay, these are the fruit which having the more amount of the vitamin C in that fruit. Next one is the proteins. As our body grow only with the help of proteins, various dietitians tell that the proteins are essential for our body, for our growth. So fruit are rich in the protein. There are about the 0.2 to 2% of protein is present in the fruit. Various dry fruits are there, that dry fruits having more amount of the protein in them than of the fresh fruit. Here, after that, the fat, dietitian said that the less amount of fatty food can be consumed, because fat, if fat is there, the more diseases are there. So fat are consumed, but the amount of fat is very less in different type of fruit. How much amount of fat is there in different type of fruit? Only 0 to 0.1% of fat is present into the fruit. So fruit is essential for our diet. Next one is the different minerals, that are nothing but the mineral content of fruit, that are in very less amount. The avocados contain the high amount of calcium and iron, that are nothing but the minerals, and the important of mineral is in our diet. Here avocados, they are having the different type of minerals, or let us see the different type of fruit which having the minerals. They are nothing but the strawberries, after that the cherries, peaches, guava, raspberries. They are the different type of the fruit, they having the calcium and iron in them, different type of mineral in them. As we know, guava, that having the more amount of calcium as well as iron in them. As well as dry fruits, they are having the high amount of calcium and iron in them. Okay, these are the different nutrient, or these nutrient are mostly present into the most of the dry fruits. Next point, that is the potassium. High potassium and absence of the sodium chloride given in a high dietetic value of the fruit, and to their processes or processed products of fruit, they are having the high potassium content and the high sodium chloride content. Next one is the sugar content. The total sugar content of fruit vary from 3 to 18%. Sugar content is very less, or in some cases only, or in some fruit this sugar content is present, or it is the, but that sugar is in natural form. Natural sugar is there, and in many things they are not harmful to our body. So total sugar content of fruit, it is vary from 3 to 18%. Most of the energy value of the fruit is provided by sugar present in them and are valued as quick source of available energy. Okay, energy, fruit gives us energy, and that energy is only due to the sugar which is present into the fruits. Next one is the fruit contain natural acid also. Different type of acid like citric acid. Different type of natural acid are present into the fruit. That natural acid such as the citric acid, they are mostly present in the oranges, in the lemon, and malic acid, they are mostly present in the apple. After that, the tartaric acid, they are present in the grapes. These are the different type of the natural acids which are present into the fruit. This acid gives fruit specific taste, tart taste, that is known as the tart taste, and slow down the bacterial spoilage due to this acid. As also that the acidity and sugars, they are the two main elements which determine the taste of the fruit. So sugar and acid ratio, they plays an very important role, or very oftenly used to give a technological characterization of that fruit. This is the important point. That means the characterization is of the fruit is totally depend on these two factors. First one is the sugar and second one is the acid ratio. Okay. Next one is the ascorbic acid. The fresh fruit contributes some amount of the ascorbic acid, but the citrus fruit, it is the outstanding as a source of this vitamin. One medium size of orange will fulfill or furnish our requirement of vitamin A of the normal adult. The requirement of vitamin A, it is fulfilled by most of the fruit, and orange plays an important role. Oranges plays an important role. After that, most of fruit, they are supply varying amount of the vitamin A as well as the beta complex also. Beside that, the yellow fruits such as the papaya, peaches, after the apricot, and they are good source of vitamin A also. Whereas the pulses and dried fruit which have not been treated with the sulfur dioxide are the best source of the thiamine. They are having more amount of thiamine in that, and fruit contribute the appreciable amount of mineral, appreciable amount of iron and calcium in that. Among the fruit that is richest of the iron, that is richest in the dried fruit, namely the apricot, peaches, banana, grapes, berries. These fruits having maximum amount of iron. Calcium is in small quantities which is present into the citrus fruit, strawberries and figs. Different nutrients like the sodium, magnesium and potassium, these are mostly present in the, or they are which account for alkaline ash for the fruit, when metabolized in the body, are also present in varying amount of most of the fruit that have important therapeutic value such as kidney stone and certain diseases. Careful preparation, handling and storage are essential precaution to the retain the process of processing of the fruit. Not only the different process but also different processes of the fruit are, there are some losses of this nutrient due to different these processes. They are nothing but the drying of fruit, brushing of fruit, cutting and allowing the fruit, and fruit juice to expose the air causes considerable losses of this different nutrition in the fruit. So we take care of the fruit. As we know that the fresh fruit, they give us the more amount of nutrition than that of the unfresh fruit. So these are the nutrition or nutritive value of the fruit, and we must known about the nutrition value of the fruit. All of you known about the nutrition or value of the fruit. Doctor also said that a apple keeps doctor away. All we know about this thing, but till we does not eat that amount of the fruit in our home, we cannot brought that fruit and eat that amount of the fruit, but till the fruit having more amount of nutritious value for our growth, for our development. So this is essential part. Make this fruit as a essential part of our food. That is also good for our future generation, for our children also. So this is the nutritive value of the fruit. This is the end of the part, end of the topic. So I hope all of you are understand this topic. Thank you very much.